Another one for the ladies. Rachel. I tried. How are y'all doing, y'all? How are y'all doing? I'm recording this video like this because I want to try a little something different. And I don't want a lot of people to watch this video because this is a heavy topic. This is a heavy topic. A lot of people might not like this. You know, it was real when I had to write all these notes, because when I have an epiphany, ooh, I run for the notebook, and I be having epiphanies at the worst time. This came to me while I was washing dishes. The other times when stuff comes to me, I be in the shower, like, I be like, oh my God, my hands are wet, I can't write, I can't do nothing. But this came to me while I was washing dishes and thinking about... So let me give you a little backstory. So I was thinking about men. I was thinking about how they establish who they want to target in terms of a woman. And I'm gonna say target, and I'm gonna say it the way it is, because I'm talking about the men who are just looking for women to like sleep with, not men who are really looking for women to build a relationship with or have a wife. So if you're the good men and you're looking for a relationship and you don't be playing with women's minds and you don't be out here just trying to sleep with them, then kudos to you. You're different. You're a good man. Good luck. Make sure you don't get played. Watch out. Look twice before you cross the street. And just take care of yourself, because a lot of women like men like you. But let's get back to who we're really talking about. I'm talking about the tigers, the lions, tigers, and the bears. I'm talking about y'all. So the lions, tigers, and the bears, when it comes to who they want to go for, I feel like men are jolted by certain things in women to be like, that's a woman that I want. And if they're not jolted, they might not target you, because there can be certain situations. A woman can be going for the man, throwing herself at the man. Okay, we're not talking about that. Man can be going for a woman because she looks good. That's who he wants. That's like a target. And then a man can be going for a woman because she's known around town. And this is the most we're talking about the known around town women. This is the one we're focusing right now. So she's known around town, and we're here to talk about reputation. She's known around town, and when a woman is known around town, she can either be known around town for two things. Like, either it could be good or bad. So if she's known around town being good, quote unquote good, it's like she's hard to get. She's about her money. She is motivated. She's somebody you can't knock off of her tracks. She's somebody who is going somewhere with herself. Now, that's that box right there. Now, the other box of the woman who's known around town is she's an easy target. She's somebody who you might not have to try too hard. And I'm only talking about this because, ladies, this is what men talk about. Let's be honest. Like, especially if you want to sleep around in your friend group, or you even want to do whatever, this is really what men talk about. And I know, because I used to hang around men. I will still hang around men to this day. I don't, like, this is what the dudes be talking about. So, like, ladies, what is you known about? Like, what are you known for? Sorry I talk like that. I just like to So, what are you known about? What does your reputation say about you? Because in some instances, when it comes to me against the world, my reputation doesn't matter. But when it comes to me against my community, me against my friend group, me against the people that I see on a daily, regular basis or a weekly basis, reputation does matter. So, and because it matters on that level, it should also matter on a world level, because let's say you have a bad reputation there. These same people, when you start to go and attack the world, they can still be the same ones who come and bring you back down to where you were when you were messing up your reputation for yourself. So, I came up with like a little single women reputation quiz. That's what I wrote on my notes. And, so either you're a brownie point marker. So if you're the brownie point, you're the BB, bad beep, and you're like, you have your stuff together. You're the brownie point marker, and they want to get you off your mark. You're about your bag. You're focused. You working hard. You going from shoot to shoot, or job to job, doing what you got to do, taking care of your son, doing what you have to do, holding it down, yo. The brownie point marker is where it's at. Like, the brownie point markers, kudos to y'all. Kudos to the women who be about their bag. Kudos to the women who wake up every morning and get to their bag. Kudos to y'all. Y'all really the ones, and they want to take you off your mark. So remember the fact that they want to take you off your mark if you don't remember anything from this video, period. So, or you're the easy target mark. Do I have to explain that for you? Like, do I have to explain what that is? I don't think I have to. I think we're all adults. We know what an easy target is. So, like, I really want feedback on if y'all are able to notice what y'all are. So the reason I even started thinking about this, because it was from a story that was close to home, and I was just trying to figure out, because women are very different, but men will talk to similar women, or they'll talk to women who are in the same friend group. And if something like this has happened to you, have you ever just sat there and thought about, like, why? Like, what, like, first of all, like, we're such different people. Like, I'm just trying to put myself in that person's shoes. Like, we're such different people. We are in different walks of life. Like, and for me, I love to study men because they're so interesting. And when I came and did this, I realized that men are pursued, or they're enticed by different things. At the end of the day, they like games, and they like a challenge, and they like what's hard. So for the woman who's a little bit harder to get, it's like it's a fun chase. But then for the women that, like, it's not that hard to get, it's like getting a trophy without trying too hard. So as a woman, if I'm talking to the women, like, all I'm gonna say is, do you want to be the trophy that somebody doesn't have to try too hard to get? Or do you want to be the trophy that somebody's going to value when they get, and when they get that trophy, it's going to be like they won the Oscars? Like, what kind of trophy do you want to be? That's the real question. Like, as for me, I want to be a trophy where, like, you feel like you won something that nobody has ever had in their life. And that's why I had to start doing certain things and changing up the way that I carried myself. First of all, I took myself out the dating game. I stopped talking to men in general, because I'm looking for something that wasn't in the dating game, because all the dating game has is a lot of games. I wasn't looking for any of that. So I had to take myself out the market. And from there, I was able to run into something that was a little bit, that was for me. So, but you have to be willing to make those sacrifices that other people aren't willing to make to get things that other people don't have. But if you want to be out there and you want to be out and about, just know that it's always going to be a game. Like, it's going to be like, I always ask, like, when I start talking to a new man, I'll sit there and I'll be like, why does he want to talk to me? Why me? Why is he interested in me? What am I adding to his life that somebody else didn't? Or what do I have to add to his life that somebody else doesn't? Or you just have to ask yourself these questions. That way you could figure out, first of all, are we even a good fit? Do I even belong in your life? Do you belong in my life? Like, why are we even communicating? What kind of what kind of situation are you trying to turn this into? Like, are you here for the long run? Are you here for short term? Are you looking for somebody to just sleep around with? Or are you looking for a lifelong partner? And you have to really ask yourself these questions before you even get back out there. So as a woman, we need to do this reputation quiz. And if you don't do good on the reputation quiz on figuring out whether you're a brownie point marker or a easy target mark, then you have to kind of reevaluate yourself and figure things out, because you never want to go for somebody who's not on your level. You want to stay in your bracket. You want to stay in your standards. You don't want to shoot below your standards. You can always shoot higher. Hey, ladies, go ahead. And men too. Shoot as high as you want. But if you have an ego, don't shoot too high, because then you'll start to get offended. But you just always want to know what you really want. Like, what do you really want out of what you're doing? What do you really want out of being on dating apps? What do you really want out of, like, talking to this man? What do you really want out of going on dates? And once you figure that out, then you can be able to clear the marker and also just have more focus on what you want. And then instead of always just searching and looking for somebody to fill in your life, you can go back to living your life, focusing on what you're doing, and then what's really meant for you is gonna come waltzing in on a chariot, ladies. I don't really mean on a chariot, but he's gonna come waltzing in in a DM. He's gonna come waltzing in a DM, just dropping your DMs like, "Hey, beautiful, how's your day going?" And you see already that's better than, "Damn, girl, that booty looking badonkulous." So once he asks you how's your day going, know that you're on a better path than the previous one that you were on. But just know your standards, set your reputation, start making smart decisions. Don't be played. Don't play yourself. Definitely don't play yourself. That's the biggest thing you can't do, especially as a woman. Do not play yourself, because it's very easy. So I'm about to go. I've overspoken. The men would be upset. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for whoever watching this video. Thank you for whoever even allowed me to go through life experiences to have the knowledge that I have today. Without y'all, I would not even be able to be sitting here and say this story. Men, thank you for always being men. Women, thank you for always being women. Humans, thank you for always being humans. That's all I gotta say, because if humans were out of this world, I would not be having such good people to study. And I'm just blessed to even be able to walk through life and be able to see these lessons for what they are, and be able to catch them the way I catch them and just turn them into these words. Because, ooh, child, do we need to wake up? Do we need to recognize? Do we need to realize? Do we need to revitalize? We need to do a lot of re. We need Riri back while we're at it. But it's so funny just studying the way things happen. But honestly, like, fix your rep. Like, your reputation is everything. It's going to take you everywhere. And if you already know you've done stuff in the past, don't worry about the past. Worry about the future and what you're going to do tomorrow to make it look better, make it be better, make it better in general. Because you got this at the end of the day. You're not, like, dead. Like, your reputation isn't going to be forever. And if it gets too bad, go to a new country. Hey. No, I'm just joking. But you do what you got to do to make you happy. That's all that really matters. And if you think joy's going to find you in that new country, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I love you guys so much. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Drink your water. And bye.